80 miles an hour plus on two wheels. 0 to 101 seconds. You better hang on. These babies can fly. And the big question going into 98, could anybody beat Matt Hines, the defending Winston Pro Stock Bike champion?
The bikes kick things off at the Gator National down in Gainesville, Florida. Pro Stock qualifying. Brian Ayers, far side. Matt the Missile in the near lane. For those wondering if they could stop Matt Hines, the last thing they wanted to see was a new national record. 7:24, 185 right out of the box.
In the finals, a classic matchup. The Eagle One Vance and Hines bikes. Smoking a bit. Matt Hines in the near lane. Sunoco's David Schultz on the far lane. Matt Hines, the first of many in 98, 7:31, punched out Dave Schultz, 7:42. Congrats to the kid.
To win in the beginning part of the season, I've never done that before, and to walk away with a trophy, that's just awesome.
On to the Winston Invitational in Rockingham. This is qualifying. Check it out. Far side. Lest you ever wonder why they put wheelie bars on a Pro Stock bike, that's what happens when one breaks. And Matt Hines picks up the big check from Winston as the winner of the Winston Invitational.
Graham Nationals in Atlanta. Again, it's a winner's circle with the Vance and Hines team and the kid, Matt, holding the trophy.
Richmond, Virginia, Pennzoil Nationals. John Myers, far side. Matt Hines in the near lane. Matt, 7:32, 187, heads to the final round, where he would meet the other side of the Star Performance team, Angel Sealing on the Winston bike. Angel went red, came over, congratulated the champ. We started wondering if he'd ever lose.
He did in round one at Englishtown. He broke on the line against Gary Tonglet, the guy that did that back over wheelie we just saw. Semifinals, Angel and John Smith, and a big win right there for Angel Sealing and Team Winston. 7:28 beats a 7:28, one of the great bike runs of all time.
Final round, Greg Underdahl, far side, Angel Sealing in the near lane. Sealing, even with the bike moving around a little bit, picks up her first win of the season.
Everybody keeps telling me, you know, you're going to beat Matt in the final, and I keep telling them, you know, well, maybe it won't be Matt in the final, so I was just glad to see Greg up there and see a new face. So,
Matt Hines already with a commanding lead in the points, but we've still got a long way to go.
418, darling.
oh, really?
418.
Next stop, Chicago. The all-new Fram Route 66 Nationals, and another win for the kid. Where have we seen this before?
Just about everywhere. Pontiac Excitement Nationals. Antron Brown, Dave Schultz. Pretty good old drag race right there. And Dave Schultz goes into the championship round where he'd face off with, well, you tell him, Bob.
Matt Hines. Classic matchup right here at Columbus. Great onboard shot for Dave. The only bad part about that shot, you could see Matt Hines out in front. 7:34, 178, too much. Vance and Hines power. The kid wins again.
Madison, Illinois, Sears Craftsman Nationals. There's Dave Schultz. Here's Matt Hines. Final round. Schultz gave him a shot. He was perfect on the Christmas tree. 4:00. The problem? Matt was 4:02. And 7:41 in the elapsed time department. That's yet another win for the kid.
Yeah, this bike's a rocket ship, man. What can I say? It just feels good to win another one of these. Woo! 100 lights, right?
Again.
Matt Hines has all but locked it up, and we're only halfway through the bike season.
It's only about one match.
All right.
Thank you.
Here's our
starter.
We would go to Denver, the Mopar Parts Mile High Nationals. And John Myers, now on the white motorcycle, takes on Matt Hines. This would be the last time we would see John Myers in competition. He would be killed a few weeks after this in a tragic highway accident. Matt Hines, here at this race, would go on to the finals to face off with Angel Sealing and Team Winston again. And Matt Hines would get the win again. 782 beat Angel's 788, and right now it looks like nobody can stop Matt Hines.
Visionaire North Star Nationals, Brainerd, Minnesota, final round. Matt Hines, Angel Sealing. Stop me if you've heard this. Matt Hines wins again.
I thought I cut a pretty good light, and I just kept my head straight. I swear I heard her all the way down the track, and when I got that wind light on, man, I was happy because I wasn't sure that was going to happen.
We go to Indianapolis, the U.S. Nationals. The finals of the Pro Bike Dash for the biggest single cash payday for the bikes on tour. Angel was out of the gate first, but Matt would run her down. 7:37, Matt Hines wins the Pro Bike Dash.
It was here at Indianapolis that the Pro Stock motorcycle community got together to pay tribute to one of their fallen heroes. John Myers had been a member of Star Racing for a lot of years, had stood on the stage as the Winston champion 3 times, and stood in the winner's circle 33 times in NHRA competition in his long career. John Myers, one of the truly nice guys, not just in the motorcycle ranks, but in all of the sport.
He was my role model. Whatever John did, that's what I wanted to do. The way John drives, that's the way I want to be. The way the fans love him, that's how I want to be. And he was so unselfish with taking me in and sharing his team with me.
When I really condense my feelings about John Myers, I feel like having John Myers as my enemy made me a better racer. Having John as my friend has made me a better person. We'll miss you, John.
On race day, they paraded John's bike down in the missing man formation. John Myers, a great racer and a great person, will be missed. The racing did go on. This will be the finals of the U.S. Nationals, and again, it's Matt Hines and Angel Sealing. This one was over early. Angel fouls out. Hines wins the dash, wins Indy, wins the bonus. He's winning everything.
It's just awesome, you know, to win this race, the last race that John Myers ever won. And just the great U.S. Nationals. Just, come on. Come on, get over here. Yeah. Woo-hoo! Yes.
The points, it's starting to be a rout as Matt Hines stretches it out over Angel Sealing.
Lest you think that Matt is unbeatable, the Pioneer Electronics Keystone Nationals, Angel Sealing in the winner's circle with her Winston teammate Gary Selzy. After Matt had problems on race day, Angel ran away with that one.
And at the Pennzoil Nationals in Memphis, Angel with another big win. Hey, maybe it ain't over yet. Team Winston is on a roll.
I got news for you, Bob. It's over. The Matco Tools Super Nationals down in Houston. All Matt's got to do to lock it is qualify. He qualifies #1. And for Matt Hines, that locks up his 2nd consecutive Winston championship.
Man, this is awesome, you know, to get at a race early before we get to Pomona, and we just go hang out with all my family and friends out there in California. It's just awesome, two in a row.
Matt would foul out in round number 2 to this guy, Greg Underdahl, who would meet his fellow Minnesotan John Smith in the final. It's a good race, especially if you're John Smith. He becomes the only guy besides Angel and Matt Hines to win a Pro Stock bike title to this point of the year.
That takes us to the last race of the year, Pomona, California, Winston Finals, final round, Ron Ayers. First time all year he's got past the 2nd round. And he gets to take on the missile. Matt may have stumbled a little bit the last couple of races, but he wouldn't let this one get away. 732, 184. The champ leaves on a winning note.
Ron Ayers is a great competitor, and he's running one of our engines this weekend, and it's just it's nice to get one of these. It's been a long time. Indy was the last one.
We congratulate you. We salute you, Winston Champion.
Winston champion twice over. Angel made a valiant effort. John Smith, Greg Underdahl did well, and David Schultz, for the first time in his career, goes winless on the year. And pour a little salt in that wound. This kid won 10 races on the year, taking away the record of 9, formerly held by Dave Schultz.